Just getting started this morning. We've already made a trip for supplies. Today I'm going to try to get all the electrical wiring put in. We're going to put an exhaust fan kind of close to the shower over there in the corner. So I got to hook the ductwork up for it. It'll go out to the soffit. I'll try to do that first. That way I'll know where I can run my electrical wires from that point. There's already hose bored when the house was built. The electrician bored to run this wire, so I think I can use those hoses to run my wires over for the exhaust fan. I'm also going to have a light in the corner of the shower there in the back, and one more light over here, kind of in this area. The vanity goes here, so we'll have 3 lights in the ceiling up above it, and that's what that wire is. That was for the light we already had there, so I can just reuse that wire and wire the 3 lights to that. We're using LED pot lights, so draw practically no current, so that should handle that with no problem at all. I'm going to get started, see what we can get accomplished today. We did buy the ceiling material that we're going to put up. I doubt if we'll get to it today. If I can get this wiring put in, the rough wiring, and get ready for the ceiling, then I'd be tickled with my progress today. So let's get started. We're cutting our hole for the exhaust fan. Goes in the soffit, or out the soffit. And went a mud dauber's nest. Yep, I think it'll be a good tight fit.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got the duct work.
Here's the duct.
The instructions say from the bathroom, feed the duct through the opening in the soffit, connect the duct to the soffit, exhaust vent, and clamp it to the appropriate ring size.
Okay.
But you need that first because we have to have an adapter. Did you bring some zip ties?
I got one in my pocket. Yeah. I may need one more. And it's very snug between the ceiling of the bathroom and this soffit because we have a little roof. You don't want to show them that. There's a little 3-foot roof that comes down at a steep pitch, so there's very little room between that roof and the top of the wall. But we was able to get it through there. That's probably the problem here. It's kind of
It's in a rectangle.
Yeah, it's not in a circle anymore. All right, we got it on there. Got my zip tie on. And I'm also going to tape around it too. And this is ductwork tape. Sticks really good, so just for safe measure, we're going to tape it too. That fan kicks on, we'll hear rattling in the ceiling. We'll think, what is that? Nah, I don't think it'll do that. This just snaps on here. It's got 2 little tabs, one there and one there. Put that one in there. Like that.
Fasten the soffit exhaust vent to the soffit panel using the screws provided. Did you bring them out here?
No, I didn't see any screws.
They must be in the box.
They must be in the box.
Let's take a look in the box.
We'll need a driver to put them in.
Yep, there's 3 screws in the box.
And the way this works, I was looking at it before I put it in. That outer ring inside it there, it pops down whenever the fan turns on, and then you can see there's a spring that holds it shut when your fan's not running. Okay, back inside. There's that area I was showing you that's so close. I actually had to take a sawzall and just cut a little valley in the top of the plate, about a ½ inch maybe at the very outside where that would slide down in there. But it worked. I have it cut to length, and I just need to straighten the edges out and slide it on there, cable tie it and tape it, and that'll be finished. And as far as mounting the exhaust fan, you just have a nail right there and a nail right over there. Just use a roofing nail. That's all you have to do, and it's good and solid. The grill just snaps on your finished ceiling. Okay. And we're cutting our OSB to go down on the floor. This is where the heat air register goes, so I'm cutting it out with the circular saw, and then I'm going to finish it with the jigsaw. And this is tongue and groove. You can see the groove on this, or the tongue on this side fits into the groove on the opposite side of the other board. Alright, now we got to trim a little bit of the pipe, so we need to turn it around. And the width of our room that this goes in is 69 3/4, so we have to cut the end off. Let's read his dimensions though. I can't make sense of any of them, but she can.
Connecting your dots.
Yes, I am. I could probably cut that without following that line, but I think we better make a line. Might be for the best. Like one more piece of OSB getting the floor finished today. And when I say finished, I mean the subfloor, not the finished floor itself, but a floor that we can walk on and continue to work on. So, been a sluggish day, but we're still trying. Got anything to say?
I'm tired and hungry.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to try to get this one board put down, and then it's time to eat some supper. Welcome back. This is day 4 of the Master Bathroom Remodel. I was able to start putting up this plywood on the ceiling, and we're about half the ceiling done, so we'll try to get that finished this morning. So time to get started. Alright, getting ready to put our first piece of plywood up on day 4, and this sheet has 2 pot lights that have to be cut out. I've already cut the first one, have the second one marked. my hole drilled so I can take the jigsaw and finish it. We get this put up, we'll have two more sheets to put up. The plywood will be finished in the ceiling.
How big are template or circles?
These are for 4-inch lights. The hole is 4.5. All right, one with a little more cut to make. Got to cut out where that little wall bumps out. And here's our measurements. We're 34 from the end. And we're going to come over 10 inches. Okay, let's go see if this fits. Last piece. We got one hole to cut for the light. Now that we have all the plywood installed, we're going to go back and paint it black. So it won't take me long to put this paint on here. Alright, it looks just a little bit different. As you can see, this bathroom wall here had a bookcase on the back side of it. And that's what you're seeing here. That's the bookcase. And it had just beadboard paneling on the back of it. And then we had a wall, just a little small wall built. The 2x4s laying on their edge behind this bookcase, and that was a wall for the bathroom. Our plan here is to recess the mirror in the wall, because before we just had it fastened to the outside of the wall, and we want to, while we're into it, we got a chance to do it. We're going to recess the mirror into this bookcase, which means taking some of this apart. And then we'll have just a smaller shelf here on the bookcase from the front back in, right in here, that will go all the way across.
Did you tell them what this used to be? Maybe in a...
No, actually, okay, I can. All right, from a corner where the room starts over here, all the way to the end of that hallway, and back to that corner over to here, there was a den when we originally built the house.
And the door might have been over here a bit more.
Might have been over this way some, yeah, I think it was. So we built onto the house. We have a living room in the back of the house. It's right in there. You might can see part of it. See, we moved our bedroom into our old living room, which is right in there. So we needed a bathroom downstairs for the master bedroom, and this is where we come up with to, well, what we came up with to make a bathroom. So we took the old den, cut it about 2/3 of what it used to be, and this is our master bath now.
And made a hallway to go to the living room.
Yeah, and we just turned that into a hallway. We've got sheetrock, and then you can see the
The bookcases line the hallway.
So we've got to do some measuring here now to figure out. I'm hoping the mirror can start right in here on the height.
Okay.
And that just means we'll have to cut out this top piece some for the mirror. Making some pretty good progress. We have our hole cut for the mirror. That's what we did on the top shelf of the bookcase there. Have our braces in to fasten the mirror to. We have those 3 boards the mirror sits on top of. We cut the paneling in the bookcase to stop at the shelf you see right there. And have it all attached back. So we still got to do something up here on top of the bookcase in the room here to figure out, how to box it in, but making some pretty good progress. Progress update. We got our wall put back here where the shower stall goes. We set our mirror in there and just have it temporarily attached. It's amazing how complicated things got just by moving a mirror up, 4 or 5 inches. All right, wrapping up, end of day 4. Here's some progress and non-progress that we've made out here.
Disappointment.
Rita said disappointment. She wanted a blue, kind of a dark blue color for the vanity. Well, she's primered this and then she painted it with the blue that we had mixed. And I think you can even see on the camera here that it's purple. It's not very good, not a very good blue. It's a purple.
What was the name of it?
There. I think it's purple and Rita does too, so that's not going to work. So we've decided we're going to paint it black. I know a lot of you folks like purple. I'm okay with purple, but I don't want purple in the bathroom. It even looks a little purple on that, on the phone or on the camera.
Yeah, it does.
Well, anyway, we don't want purple. So we're going to go with black.
Alrighty. How long is it going to take him? It is 6:38.
Okay, here's the after. As I was painting it, I told Rita it started to look a purplish black. But after I went in the house and came back out here, it looks black now. I think my eyes were adjusting to that purple.
Less than 20 minutes he had it painted, and I'm just touching up the corners that the roller couldn't get to. Chances are no one will see it, but at least we'll know that it's done.
And here's the upright cabinet. Of course, that part doesn't show, so I didn't paint it. Practically none of it shows because the right side's against the corner wall. And the top part of the left side's about all of it. You see, the doors cover the front pretty well. So anyway, that's the caper of the vanity that turned out purple when we wanted it blue. But we took care of it. We instead of getting more blue paint, we just painted it black. Took care of the problem. So that's the end of day 4. Quite a bit accomplished today, but we still got a lot to do, so thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Thanks.